King, I'm Kipley Brown.
And I'm Jen Kane. Here's our top story. There were 3 winners announced in Friday night's Mega Millions lottery, splitting an estimated jackpot of $656 million. They're now the 3 richest people for not doing anything who aren't named Kardashian.
Newt Gingrich announced Tuesday he was firing a third of his campaign staff. Each staffer found out they'd lost their job when Newt Gingrich showed up at their hospital bed.
The California State Senate is considering a bill that would ban the phrase mentally retarded from state regulation. Instead of mentally retarded, they will now use the phrase California State Senate.
Nancy Pelosi turned 72 on Monday. Friends thought that they had really surprised her with a party, but that's just the way she always looks.
In order to keep prostitutes off the streets, the Canadian province of Ontario has legalized brothels, commented an Ontario lawmaker.
Keeping prostitutes inside is gonna make things so much easier. Now when we do it, we can keep our snowsuits on. No more cutting holes for our privates. All 3 of them.
Those Canadians are nasty.
Apparently. Spike Lee will compensate an elderly couple after Lee mistakenly tweeted that their address belonged to a man who shot Trayvon Martin. The couple has said that the money was nice, but they would prefer it if Lee would just stop making movies.
A group led by Magic Johnson has purchased the LA Dodgers for $2 billion, or about the price of 5 beers at Dodger Stadium.
And now where hard news meets Hollywood, here with the entertainment news is Wendy Williams.
How you doing? Whitney Houston's daughter, Bobbi Kristina, has landed a recurring role on Tyler Perry's sitcom For Better or Worse, which makes her mother's death the 2nd most tragic thing to happen to Bobbi Kristina this year. How you doing? Carson Daly apologized for gay jokes he made on his radio show, commented Daly.
I'm sorry for what I said, but in my defense, it happened on my radio show that no one listens to. Have you heard me? I'm terrible.
He's no Damien Fahey, if you know what I'm saying. Val Kilmer will perform a one-man play about Mark Twain in a Hollywood cemetery. Kilmer chose the cemetery because it's the only way that his audience can't get up and leave. And finally, ZZ Top is wrapping up work on his new album, excuse me, there's 2 of them, huh? The announcement came as great news to your grandfather. Thank you.
Thank you, Wendy Williams. Bobby Brown was arrested this week for DUI. Unfortunately for Brown, the police did not buy the argument that drinking while driving was his prerogative.
Bones has been renewed for an 8th season, which comes as great news to the woman in the cubicle next to you who has pictures of her cats everywhere.
Oh my God, that's what mine looks like.
Yeah, I know.
What? Awesome show, man. David Boreanaz. Anyhow, Megan Fox and Brian Austin Green are expecting their first child. Commented Green.
Yeah, we're not sure if it's going to be a boy or a girl, but it's definitely not going to be able to act.
Octomom Nadia Suleiman can be seen topless on the cover of a magazine. Republicans plan on using the picture as an alternative to birth control.
On Thursday, police rescued a Connecticut man who got locked into a pair of handcuffs in a sex shop. Police say they had to rescue people there before, but it was usually because they were stuck to the floor.
A man delivering medical marijuana was robbed by 2 men who were dressed as ninjas. Said one of the ninjas,
"Whoa, you guys totally can't see me because I'm a ninja, right?"
Ninja Star!
You know, last time I got stoned, I saw a troll.
You are so California State Senate.
She just called me retarded.
Because of high labor costs, Subway has stopped selling its $5 foot-long subs in San Francisco. Fortunately, there are still plenty of other places in San Francisco to get a $5 foot-long.
And now, with an in-depth look at one of this week's big stories, is the segment that's twice as important as AC 360 TSW 720.